What's up, to? Today we're prepping for the Checkride. I'll ask you a question, give you a few moments to think about it, and then I'll give you the answer. Pause the video if you want more time to think, and check the links in the description for sources and additional reading. Fights on! Question 1. To act as a required flight crew member, what 3 documents do you need in your possession or readily accessible in the aircraft? You need your pilot certificate, a photo ID, and your medical certificate. When you go to the Checkride, be sure to have your documents in order. It's also not a bad idea to bring a few of your favorite books with you for reference. I recommend bringing your FAR aim with important sections tabbed and highlighted, the Airplane Flying Handbook, and the Handbook of Aeronautical Knowledge. Remember that your examiner doesn't expect you to know everything, so if you're unsure about a question, be honest and use your tools to find the information you need. For example, if the examiner asks me a question I don't know the answer to, I would say, I'm not sure, and I definitely don't want to just guess. I do know where to find the answer though, and if you'll give me a moment, I can pull it up and be sure of my answer. Question 2. What documents do you need aboard the aircraft prior to flight? We can use the acronym AERO to remember the documents we need. Airworthiness Certificate, Registration Certificate, Radio Station License for International Flights, Operating Limitations, and Weight and Balance Data. Your examiner will want to see these before you move to the flight portion of the Checkride. Your CFI should already have shown you where everything is. Make sure to bring your aircraft's logbooks as well, and be ready to show when the most recent and the upcoming inspections are. It is your responsibility as the PIC to determine and prove the aircraft is airworthy. Question 3. What are the 3 types of airmets? The 3 types of airmets are Airmet Sierra, Airmet Tango, and Airmet Zulu. Airmet Sierra describes IFR conditions and mountain obscuration. Airmet Tango describes moderate turbulence, sustained surface winds of 30 knots or greater, and non-convective low-level wind shear. Airmet Zulu describes moderate icing and provides freezing level heights. Another tip for the Checkride: practice getting weather briefs before you go. You should be 100% comfortable interpreting weather briefs, and if you don't know something, be ready to reference a trustworthy source to explain what you don't know. Sometimes I like to pull up 1-800-weatherbrief.com on days that I'm not flying, just to get a feel for the weather in my area. Question 4. What is angle of attack? The angle of attack is the angle between the relative wind and the wing chord line. Follow-up question: what is a stall? A stall is when the wing exceeds the critical angle of attack and stops producing lift. How do you recover from a stall? Reduce the angle of attack, add power nose down, and get some air flowing over your wings. What's a spin? A spin is an aggravated stall that involves a yawing motion. How do you recover from a spin? Pair: power idle, ailerons neutral, rudder opposite direction of the spin, and elevator forward to break the stall. Question 5. Describe Class Charlie airspace. Class Charlie airspace is depicted by solid magenta lines. It typically overlays a towered airport, and two-way radio communications are required before you may enter the airspace. No person may operate an aircraft within Class Charlie airspace area designated for an airport unless the aircraft is equipped with a two-way radio, automatic pressure altitude reporting equipment with Mode C capability, and ADS-B out equipment. Alright, knock it off. Next week, we'll hit another 5 questions. Be sure to study the books in the description, make some flashcards, and quiz yourself. If you want to book some time with me, shoot me a message and we'll get you some good training. If you want more free pilot training, hit that subscribe button to fly in my wing. Thanks for watching. See ya!